Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I am glad to be here each and every week to do these lives. I call them Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. And I do them for a couple of reasons. The first reason is really for you to be able to shift the way you think about your business. I find that many business owners, shop owners find that they are so caught up in the day to day that they really feel like they don't have time to look at their business from that 30,000-foot view. And it's definitely an advantage when you take a little bit of time to do that on a regular basis, 15 minutes a week. The second reason is for you to take one action item each and every week, put one thing into effect. It doesn't take these massive changes to make a huge impact on your business. Small changes, small shifts really make a huge impact. It's a ripple effect in your business. And it's something that a lot of owners don't realize. They think they have to make these really big, meaty changes that are going to be very, very time consuming. And it doesn't have to be that way. So those are the two reasons that I do it. And a lot of times what I found from owners is they'll say to me that they wished that they went in and got some advice, some coaching, some help sooner because they have these light bulb moments. So if you find this valuable, please share it with another shop owner. This is a very giving group. Good people here that help each other out in the industry. So I admire and respect all of you. So let's get started. This week's topic is an identity shift that grows your business. I have talked to many shop owners over the last 26 plus years, and most owners that I talk to start out the same way as technicians who loved fixing vehicles and wanted more control over their future. But here's the truth. The identity that helped you open your shop isn't the same identity that will help you grow it. So I want to give you an example of this. When you first open your doors, you probably wore all the hats: technician, advisor, janitor, bookkeeper. It worked then, and that's what most people do in the beginning. They need to figure out all of those different roles. But if you're still wearing all of those hats now, your business can't grow because you're still operating as a technician, not an owner. And they are two different roles. Very important to realize that. The sooner you realize it, the more you'll see progress. This was a light bulb moment for myself and my husband when we opened up our shop in 1999. After a couple of years in, I realized that I needed to become a better owner. That was a light bulb moment for me, and everything shifted. So I'm a perfect example of what I'm talking about here. So I divided this up into 3 parts. The first part is the technician identity. Technicians solve problems by doing. Owners solve problems by building systems and developing people. So I want to give you some examples of this. A technician's job is to fix what's in front of them. An owner's job is to design a process so it doesn't keep falling apart, right? We want something that's repeatable. Excuse me. Think about diagnostic tools. The best techs keep updated. They don't say, I already know enough. But when it comes to the business, Many owners stop learning, even though the industry, customer expectations, and technology keep evolving. A master tech knows one wrong assumption can lead to hours of wasted time. You can go down a rabbit hole. Excuse me. It's the same in business. Old assumptions like, if I don't do it, it won't get done right, can cost you time, trust, and growth. The next part here is the owner identity. Owning your role as an owner means thinking differently, leading instead of doing. Take the superhero cape off. So instead, I'll share with you examples. Instead of fixing a comeback yourself, you coach a technician through it. So next time they own the solution. Instead of chasing every customer, you set clear service standards and attract the right customers who value your professionalism. Instead of checking the bank balance to see how you're doing, you review financial reports and use the numbers to make better decisions. So think of your business like a race car. The technician tunes the engine. The owner is the one in the pit box, watching the gauges, reading the data, and guiding the team to win the race. If the owner jumps into drive every lap, if they jump in that vehicle to drive every single lap, the whole team loses direction. Now, the third part of this, the last part of this, is growth and continued learning. We don't grow by knowing it all. We grow by staying curious. I call this an I'm curious mindset. Once I developed that, it made a huge impact in my business and even in my personal life as well. So I want to share some examples. A shop that hasn't updated pricing in 3 years is like a technician who's using an outdated scan tool. You're missing opportunities. Let's face it, everything has gone up in 3 years. Shops that invest in training, both technical and business, are the ones that attract top talent because their team sees growth. If you're not improving, you're falling behind. There's no neutral in business. You're either in drive or you're in reverse. So an example of this is trees don't stop growing. They're either producing leaves, fruit, or they're dying. Your shop is the same. Growth isn't optional. You really need to grow to stay in business. It's survival. So here's what I want to leave you with. The technician in you built your business. The owner in you will help it thrive. And there is an owner in you. So I always leave you with 2 things. I leave you with a challenge, an action item for the week, and a pro thinking tip. So this week's action item is ask yourself, where in my business am I still acting like a technician instead of an owner? What activities, what area, right? Are you acting like a technician instead of an owner? Pick one area. Is it your financials? Is it your systems or your leadership? And commit to learning something new. Even 15 minutes a day compounds fast, and it would make a huge difference. And lastly, I want to leave you with a pro thinking tip. You don't grow by doing more. This isn't about hustle. This isn't about adding a lot more to your plate. You grow by thinking differently. Update your mindset as often as you update your tools. And that's how you build a business and become a shop that is more profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable. And it's how you get your time back as an owner. You stop burning yourself out. You stop going 24/7. So that's it for this week's Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. I'm glad that you're here. If you're watching this on the replay and you have questions or comments, I would be happy to see them, and I would respond to every one of them. So thanks for being here, and have an enjoyable week.